Okay, this video is going to go through the test review really fast. You can check all the answers on Canvas, but this is just a quick explanation. See if I can get it done in the 10-minute free video time. Okay, find the slope. Boom. Put your equation down there before you put the numbers in. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Use a calculator. You can't subtract. There you go. Second problem, find the slope, count. We have 2 points on here, so I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 over 7. I know it's negative because I watch Slope Dude. So negative 7 sevenths is negative 1. Don't leave this negative 7 sevenths. Go to the next one. Write down your equation. Pick any 2 points. Negative 4 minus negative 3 for the y's. So if you go in that order, negative 1 minus 3, that gives me negative 1 over negative 4, which is 1/4. Double check, pick another 2 points. Go again, see if you get the same result. Negative 2 minus negative 3, and 7 minus 3. Negative 2 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 3 is 4. Good. Okay, next question. Find the slope. That means I need to solve this thing for y, unless you remember the shortcut for standard forms. So y equals negative 5x minus 4. Slope is negative 5 because that slope-intercept formula. If you forgot, standard form shortcut, opposite of a over b. So 5 over 1, opposite of that, negative 5. Finding x and y intercepts. X-intercept is when y is 0. Y-intercept is when x is 0. That's your definition where it crosses the x-axis. You can use the cover-up method, or you can just cross it out. I'm going to find the x-intercept. I'm going to set y equal to 0. So I get 2x equals 10. So x equals 5. If I want to find the x-intercept, or the y-intercept, I set x equal to 0. Negative 3y equals 10. You could also do that with your finger. X-intercept, y-intercept, not as easy on this one for the x-intercept, but we know this is slope-intercept form, so there's your y-intercept, negative 4. X-intercept is when y is 0, so I'm going to set y equal to 0. I'm going to solve this equation. I'm going to solve it, not screw it up, and make up my own rules for algebra. 2x equals 4, x equals 2. If you wanted to check, you could graph this line on an extra graph and see if it goes through your 2 intercepts. You guys are pretty good at graphing. X-intercept, y-intercept, easiest form. Right there's my x-intercept, 3, 0. Y-intercept, 0, negative 3. Don't get your x and y coordinates confused. Sally and Allie. Sally's age is 5 less than twice the age of half her sister Allie. How old is Allie? That's my variable. Allie. Okay, we know Sally, whoever picked these names, Sally and Allie, we know that Sally is 23. So we're going to write an equation. Sally is means equals 5 years less than, so that we always subtract at the back, twice the age of Allie. So Allie's age is x. So we have 23 equals 2x minus 5. You can solve it. It doesn't say to solve it, but I'm sure you want to know how old these people are. One of them's 14, one of them's 23, but we're looking for this equation right here. Goal is to have $500 in your bank account. Right now you have $140 in your account. If you deposit $300 a week, how much a week will take your account? How many weeks is what I'm looking for? X weeks. Right now I have $140. Every week I deposit 30 more. If I'm doing that multiple times, it's times 30. And I want to be at a goal of 500. There's my equation. You can solve it, see how long it would take. Going fast. If you want to go back and check on Canvas, you can, or just pause it and play it again. Y equals 6x plus 5. Start the y-intercept. And I'm going up 6 over 1. Oh, no, I don't have enough graph paper. Well, I could go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the left, 1. Y equals x. You might want to rewrite this as 1 over 1x plus 0. Write your slope as a fraction so you don't do something silly. Start at 0, go up 1 over 1. Over to the right. X equals negative 3. Vertical line. You got to memorize it. Undefined slope. Or you could make a table in x, y values and say negative 3, negative 3, negative 3, and then pick any points you want. And then you realize, oh, when I plot those points, I get a vertical line. Or just actually know it like you're supposed to. vertical line, undefined slope. To graph this one, you could either find both intercepts and graph it, or more likely you're going to solve for y. Negative 4y, negative 3x plus 20. Divide everything by negative 4. Be neat. Don't lose your negatives. Stop being a sloppy child. 3/4 x plus negative 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Solve for y. Subtract 2x. Subtract 2x. Negative y equals negative 2x minus 5. Divide everything by negative 1. Don't forget there's negative 1 in front of it. Don't be a sloppy child. Y equals 2x plus 5. Again, you know, another graph here. Well, go up 2 to the right 1 is the same as down 2 to the left 1. 2 negatives also make a positive. There you go. Use your straight edge unless you're making a fast video. Okay, this one's not solved for y yet. Divide by 2. Y equals 1/2 x minus 5. Up 1 to the right 2. Got it. Boom. Write equations of lines. Y equals mx plus b. 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 Start out with the equation and see what you have. First problem, I have slope. Plug it in. Now I can take my point and plug it in. Negative 1 equals 1/2 times negative 4 plus b. B equals 1. That's not your answer. Answer is 1/2 x plus 1. Always write the final answer as an equation. Second one, don't have the slope. Got to find the slope. Go over here, write your formula, then put your numbers in. Negative 4 minus 6 over 3 minus negative 2. That's negative 10. 5, some of you need a calculator. That's negative 2. Y equals negative 2x plus b. Plug in a point. Try to pick one that has both positives. Neither one does, so we'll pick this one. 6 equals negative 2 times negative 2 plus b. 4 plus b equals 6. I know that b equals 2. Final answer, write it with the slope and the y-intercept. You can always graph, check, see if it goes through 2 points. From an equation, it's a little bit easier. I got the y-intercept right there. Y equals mx plus 3. Pick 2 points to count. Looks like there's a point there. Up 3 to the right 5. So that's positive 3/5. So y equals 3/5 x plus 3. Given slope and y-intercept, 1/3 x minus 9. Call it good. Those are easy. Okay, parallel perpendicular. It's parallel to this line. So the slope of this line is negative 2. So my slope is negative 2. That's all I'm using from this line. I'm not putting the minus 1 in there. Now I plug in the point, negative 4, negative 2, plus b. B equals 0. So y equals negative 2x plus 0, which we don't write because it looks silly, like we're not educated. Perpendicular, the slope here is 2. That is 2 over 1. So a perpendicular slope would be the opposite reciprocal. So now I have y equals negative 1/2 x plus b. Plug in my point, negative 3, negative 2, sorry, 1/2, negative 1/2 times negative 2 plus b. That's equal to 1 plus b. B equals negative 4. Y equals negative 1/2 x minus 4. On any of these lines, you can always go plug in your point and see if it works. If it works, you at least feel like you have a better chance of getting it. That's all we got. I'm out of time.